The soldier's limbs were tied up with ropes by the enemy, and even when he soiled his pants, the villagers still watched him with cold indifference. For their amusement, the enemy even hung him on a tree and fired shots right next to him. But instead of being frightened, Tom furiously cursed those who tormented him. His only response was gunfire at close range, the deafening blasts leaving his ears ringing. Yet the torture was far from over. His hands and feet were bound while oxen dragged him across the ground. The friction tore into his glutes with searing pain, and he could only twist his body to lessen it, but the tight ropes made his efforts useless. And this was only the beginning. The enemy even tied him together with a termite nest, and soon his entire face was covered in painful bites. When he fainted from the unbearable agony, the cold-blooded villagers showed no pity, instead forcing his head into water to wake him. After failing to extract any useful information from Tom, they threw him into a makeshift prison, stripping him of his shoes to prevent escape. The so-called prison was nothing more than a hut of dried grass, but it also held many other soldiers, which gave him a small sense of comfort. However, when he learned that some had been held there for 2 years, their minds shattered. Yet with no thought of escaping, he realized the true prison was not the straw hut. It was the rainforest surrounding them, filled with beasts and toxic miasma, where one wouldn't survive 2 days without preparation. Still, Tom refused to abandon hope of escape, and soon a daring plan came to his mind. The next day, the prisoners scattered quickly according to the plan, luring the guards into pursuit. Tom seized the chance, asking to borrow some toothpaste, and while brushing his teeth, he secretly pried at a nail. The kind guard, amused by Tom's antics, failed to notice anything suspicious. With the nail in hand, Tom began grinding and shaping it, soon fashioning a makeshift key. No one believed a single nail could unlock handcuffs. But that night, Tom indeed unlocked his cuffs, and everyone was forced to admire his cleverness. Yet very soon, they discovered another problem.